Hi Taylor, I'm Dr. Karen. Thank you so much for writing in, and I'm sorry to hear that Charlie's not feeling so well. With what you're describing, it does sound like it could be to do with Charlie's mouth, the sudden onset of the signs, the fact that he was initially having trouble while eating and is now avoiding normal food, all really points to an issue around his mouth. If he was feeling sick, I would expect that he would be avoiding the food bowl altogether rather than just avoiding certain types of food. Given Charlie's age and the fact that he has had a dental treatment fairly recently, then a broken or infected tooth is very much at the top of my list, but there are some other possibilities as well, like a painful jaw, especially if he's got some arthritis around the joint there. He could have an injury in the mouth, like a stick or a bone that he's eaten, or there could even be something growing inside the mouth, like a mass or a tumour. So there's a few other reasons that he could be avoiding his food, and I'll pop a link to an article at the end for you to have a bit of a read through. But I agree with you that it's his mouth that is most likely the culprit. So the first thing I would be recommending is to see if you're able to examine his mouth yourself. Now, this is very much easier with two people, so that one can hold on to Charlie for you while you have a bit of a look and a feel around his mouth. You might spot something obvious that you can deal with right away, or you might be able to notice a particular area that he saw. You might notice some bleeding or something that shouldn't be there, and at least that's going to give you a better idea of what's going on. But I think essentially it's pretty likely that you're going to need to get Charlie in to see a vet. He could need another dental treatment, or it could be that he needs some sort of other diagnostics to figure out what's going on. In the meantime, you could try offering him just some small chunks of meat, like some plain cooked chicken, depending obviously on what sort of diet restrictions he has, whether he has any allergies or anything like that. Anything basically that he can sort of pick up and swallow without needing to actually chew it. Canned food often does seem like the obvious choice for a dog with a sore mouth, but the trouble with that kind of food is that it's actually harder to direct and can end up coming into contact with sore spots. So small pieces that can be easily swallowed are actually the best way to go. That's also a good option for dogs that have just had a dental and have had any extractions as well. So that's a bit of a hot tip to keep in mind. Now, if you're wanting to have a bit more of a chat about this before booking Charlie in to see your vet, you can definitely book a one-on-one consultation with us at pangovet.com. But if Charlie still isn't eating very well, I would suggest taking him for a physical appointment as soon as possible. Look, I hope that helps, and that I hope that Charlie is feeling a lot better soon. Take care.